amazing people are you all doing? So today I'm here to answer a challenge. My beloved sister Adese tagged me on the Never Have I Ever challenge. So from time to time I'll be using my phone to be answering this question. Listen and be blessed. Thank you. The first question says, have I ever lied to my friend to make them happy? Okay, I'm a very diplomatic person and I like to use my words rightly. So I don't think it's lie. So there's sometimes I hear some things about my friend and I want to relay the information. Then I'll say it in a different way so that my friend will not get angry. So it's not lying, but I'm learning to say the right thing to not offend another person, especially if it's something I heard from somewhere. So it's not lying actually, just that I know the best way to put conversations. The second one says, have I ever talked bad about someone when drunk? I don't drink, not to talk of being drunk, so I've never done that before. Number three says, have I ever had a secret IG account? For what now? I've never had a secret IG account. I just have two official accounts. The first one is my personal account, which is at Honorable Esther Idahosa, and the second one is at Honorable's Hair. You might do well to check out those places. Honorable's Hair is my business page, so it's all about hair and what have you there. The fourth question says, never have I ever called the wrong person but pretended I meant to call them. I've done that. Maybe if I dial your number wrongly, I will just flow with the conversation. So I won't call you and tell you, oh, no, I don't mean to call you. If I call you mistakenly, I will just flow with the conversation. So I've done that, especially if it's someone I've not spoken to for a while. Number five, never have I had a threesome. I've never had a threesome as a young girl, not to talk of now. I've never had a threesome. The next question says, have I ever dated a sugar daddy? Officially, I've not really dated a sugar daddy, but I've eaten their money. When I was 7, I served in the bank, Diamond Bank precisely, and I was in the marketing department for a while. So each time I go out for marketing, especially in the school, lecturers, brandy-looking lecturers, they always like to toast me now. Being a fine girl, I tried that day. I tried that year. They always like to toast me, and then if I don't succumb, they will say, oh, you have a sweet mouth, because the way I will market our bank products then. So some of them will just dash me money to go and eat. So from time to time, I've got to eat in their money. You get now, as a sharp Lagos girl. The next one says, never have I sent a nude picture. No, I've not done that. I've never sent a nude picture. When I was married, waiting for my husband to come and carry me for 7 months or thereabout, I thought of doing it, but I just discard the notion. So I've never sent a nude picture. Never have I had a one-night stand. Never. I've never had a one-night stand. 9 says, never have I done BDS7. So if you are wondering what BDS7 means, it means to be chained on the bed or to be flogged with while doing the do's. While doing the do's, you know what that means. But that if I have done it, I have never done it before. I don't think it's romantic. I don't think it's sexy. I mean, how can you tie me and flog me? I know fit. I've never done it, and I'm not considering doing it. I heard that it's rampant, it's the in thing, girls are doing it, all the big girls are doing it. But for me, Esther, I have never done it before, and I don't think of doing it. You know, there are some things you wish you do, but not like this one. The next sentence says, 10 now. Never have I ever thought of running away from home. Yeah, I've thought of running away from home, even though that running like that. I was born in Lagos. I grew up in Lagos. Initially, I wanted to go to University of Benin, but the thought of my uncle made me change my mind. May so rest in peace. My uncle was possessive and he would not have anybody around me. So I wanted to go somewhere far. And that was why I went to University of Benin. So if you call that running away from home, yes, I have done that before. The next one says, never have I ever visited a strip club. Not really. I visited club as a young girl, especially while I was serving, but I have never visited a strip club. So the strip club I visited was regular club, and when you go to regular club, people dress strictly. So that's the closest I've gone to a strip club. The next one says, never have I, okay, we are on number 12 now. Never have I ever collected 3 times a day. 3 times a day. I can't remember. It's very rare. But twice, yes, I have done that. But 3 times, no. Maybe someday I'm going to experience that. The next one, never have I ever gone on a date with no intention of paying for anything. I've done that. If you are taking me out, I don't even, especially if you are a guy, I don't intend paying. I don't have it in my mind that I'll be paying, because if you are taking me out, then you have to be paying. What I always have is my vex money. In case anything happens, I can take the next available taxi or the next bike. But if you are taking me out as a guy, I don't think of paying. It's not now that everybody is doing financial lady. I can do it by myself. But Nigeria girls, it's not common with us at all. And 14 says, never have I ever met with someone on dating apps. No, I've never met with someone on dating apps. And the next one says, never have I ever called my husband by the name of an ex, knowingly or unknowingly. No, I haven't. I haven't. My husband is a Benin man, and if I try that, it's not going to be funny. So I have not. Number 17 says, never have I ever been expelled or suspended. No, I've not been expelled. I've not been suspended. Okay, there was a time after NYS, I came back to Lagos and I was working in a school. The work was so much. I don't know what happened one time. They wanted to suspend me. But because I was so sure that it was my right, I didn't do anything wrong, I didn't go for the suspension. Instead of suspending me, I decided to resign. I tendered my resignation letter. But after a while, we talked it over and I stayed on the job. So I've not been suspended. Instead of going on suspension, stubborn girl, I decided to resign. The next one just says, never have I stolen from a friend. Stolen from a friend? No, I've not stolen from a friend. Instead of me to steal, I would rather ask, I would rather beg, I would rather that it's on record that I asked and I wasn't giving than stealing. The next one says, never have I never have I ever insulted someone in my head while smiling at them. Yes, now. I've done that. Like, somebody will be talking to me and I don't agree with the conversation. I can be insulting the person on my head, or somebody is insulting me and I cannot insult the person back. It can be going on my head like it's not me you are talking to. If the person say you are crazy, you too, you are crazy. Even though I'm not saying it, I'll be smiling. Never have I lost over another man while married. No, that's not the question. Never have I urinated in the swimming pool. Oh, I've done that before. I've urinated in the swimming pool. I can't lie about that. The next one says, never have I ever lost over another man while married. Why married? Lost over another man? No, now. No. It's forbidden. It's forbidden. It's not my thing. I can see a guy is fine, is cute, but not to the extent of getting to the bed with the person. No. 23 says, never have I ever opened a fake social media account to stalk an ex or the person they have moved on with. Never. For what now? If you miss me, you miss something. So, and if you have moved on, I have also moved on. So I will not go and open it. No, I've not done that. To open a social account and be stalking the person for what? No. And then one said, never have I ever kissed. That's not the one now. Okay, never have I ever kissed the same sex. Kiss the same sex, girl to girl. That's close proximity. Not really, but I've been in contact with same sex that wanted me, and she tried so many ways to get me. Because I told you I went to University of Benin, and University of Benin we have a lot of same-sex dating, same girl, for even though it's coded, very coded. So I've been so close to one like that really wanted me, but I was able to manage her, and I was just talking her out of the something. And I hope that wherever she is, she's not doing that again. I hope so. But she really wanted me. She was nice, she was kind, and that's one thing. If they want you, they'll be nice, they'll be kind. And if you're not careful, if you don't stand your ground, before you know it, you can even fall into that temptation. And that one say, never have I been proposed by same sex propose like you want to marry me. No, no. Then another one says, never have I kissed the opposite of accent. Never have I ever stolen money from my husband. My husband's money is my money. My money is my husband's money. So I won't steal. Even if I take it from his wallet, I would tell him I need this, I need that. But to steal, no. I don't steal from my husband. And the next one say, never have I ever told my friend's secret of someone else. I'm a very loyal person, and I always like that. If you tell me something, it remains with me. But once in a while, in the past, I've done that mistake, especially if we're having a conversation and somebody is saying something, I will now reference, oh, that's how this person said. But I've always learned and always not do that, because loyalty for me is big. And if somebody tells me something, I want it to remain. But you know, women, when you are gisting, if you are not careful, you'll be carried away and say things that you're not supposed to say. So I've done it before, but I've stopped it, and no, not anymore. Never have I ever had sex in the car. Okay, I've never had sex in the car, but I look forward to having sex in the car. I think it will be fun. I have never had sex in the car. So, Mr. Idausa, if you are hearing, maybe we should try something in the car. And the last but not the least says, never have I ever thought of leaving my marriage. Thought of leaving my marriage? Yes. Like I said, I came to Switzerland. In Switzerland, they speak German. So when I came, I wasn't happy because I couldn't speak the language. It's like coming from 6 to 1. But with time, I started learning the language. Then I just thought, are you sure I'm not going to leave this marriage? But the guy was so nice, was so kind. The more I complained, the more he tried to make me feel comfortable. And we are almost 10 years here. So that's the only time I thought of, are you sure I'm not going to go back to Nigeria? But I'm glad I did not, because eventually I learned the language and I settled into the system, and everything afterwards has been perfect. We are not perfect. We have our chun, but nothing grievous. If there was domestic violence, if there were trust issues, if there were, disrespectful issue, maybe I would have thought of it. So I have never thought of leaving my marriage. The only time I thought of leaving my marriage was when I newly came to Switzerland, and it was because I couldn't fit into the system. But now I sit down, I don't come. So that's the question. I hope I've been able to answer this question to the best of my knowledge, and I'll be tagging some amazing ladies. Please, ladies, jump on this challenge. Let's just have fun with it. Nothing serious. Let's know you. Let's get to know you better. So I'll be tagging Cherish Olivia. I'm tagging you. I'm tagging Wendell Space. I'm tagging Ijoma Madu. I'm tagging Fabian and Mom. I'm tagging Elsie and the girls. I'm tagging K Steph. And I'm also tagging, I'm tagging one more. I want to tag one more person. Financial Lady, because Financial Lady likes challenges. So I'm tagging these 7 ladies. While recording, these are the names that come into my head. But if you want to jump on this challenge, feel free to jump on it. Let's just have fun. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my page. I hope you enjoy watching this space. Catch you in my next video. It's your girl, Esther. Keep being good and keep loving. Oh, shit. Mwah.